Hello folks and welcome to the Vertigo Tea Party and VR Displayed. Today we'll be taking a look at Job Simulator. It's developed by Alchemy Labs. It's available on the Vive on Steam. You can also pick it up later in 2016 for the Oculus Touch and the PlayStation VR. On Steam right now it's $29.99. I'll have all relevant links in the description below this video. Now just a heads up, my audio going forward is actually recorded live, like while I'm playing. This is a post recording. I could not get the audio working great. The Oculus mic, the Vive mic, quite frankly, is bad. I tried a few things and couldn't get it working. It's not god awful, but it is below what I normally shoot for. I'm going to work on that. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up. But anyway, let's go ahead and head into it.
Okay, well, let's get started with Job Simulator. Now, first of all, this is my first VR recording, so I apologize in advance for any oddness. If you guys notice anything, definitely let me know. I'll obviously be looking at it when I do a little bit of editing. But let's go ahead and start Job Simulator. Not as boring as you might suspect. So, the idea with Job Simulator is that this is the far future. Humans no longer do menial tasks. All of computers and robots do all that for you. But now they have this museum set up so that you can see what it was like to be one of the humans like us that actually had to do works with at least 100% realistic job simulations. So I've done 3 of these: the office worker, the gourmet chef, and the auto mechanic. I have not done auto mechanic. I need to do I need to do auto mechanic. But let's go ahead and do gourmet chef just because I'm familiar with it.
I'm in the kitchen. Do I see an aspiring chef?
All right, we just basically pick what our job is. And on this, I've already done all of the subtasks, so I can actually jump ahead if I want to. You can also leave at any time and come back and pick up where you left off, which is nice. We are going to go ahead and just start on day 1 of the classic breakfast. And again, any feedback you guys want to give, I'm trying to move my head slowly. I know as a viewer, it can be disorienting.
Hello, human. This is an accurate simulation of Gourmet Chef.
First of all, it has to be said that the throwing mechanics in this game are awesome. In fact, my girlfriend played this, and she played it mostly as throw things at the robot simulator. But anyway, so all of these jobs have kind of the same basic premise, is that you get a series of tasks that are 100% realistic. You complete those, you move on to the next task. So first of all, we need to grab our order up. We can do anything we want.
By making some breakfast. Turn on the grill and let's get frying.
All right, let's turn on the grill. Oh, we just got to turn it on. There we go.
Even though humans spend the entire night in a state of low power consumption, they still require food energy as soon as they wake up. Bacon and eggs provide a high energy taste ratio.
All right, so let's make some bacon and eggs. Let's first off the eggs. You can actually crack the egg. Here we go. And just like a real egg, it splits open into a solid substance. Throw that on the grill. Bacon, I think, is oddly enough in the freezer. Who keeps bacon in their freezer? Maybe that's just some trick that I don't even know of. But... oh, that looks like that's burning.
That one's getting pretty well done. Don't worry, we'll serve. Now put your creations on the plate and you can ring the bell to send it out to the restaurant.
Okay. All right, and again, you can see there's a pretty standard theme here. I gotta say, this game I wasn't expecting much, but I've actually enjoyed it quite a bit.
The smoothie is one of the most efficient forms of human food. Simply take some of your inefficient solid food and put it through the blender.
Okay, so this is another common theme here, where you have a switch. Because there's such a limited amount of room, especially since some people will be using standing room only VR, you've got these basically switches that switch between things. So let's switch the blender. What's our task? To make a smoothie of some kind. Well, I know when I want to make a smoothie. You gotta have some steak in there. Let's grab this. Let's see. Turkey leg, complete with bone. By the way, if you guys notice a little bit of jerkiness, I don't notice that in the game unless I'm recording, so there might be some jerkiness with recording. I'm not noticing any right now, but just FYI.
Looks good. Pour it out into a cup and then we can serve it.
Oh, hold on. I'm not done just yet. Pour some milk in there. I wish I had bottomless milk. That could go a lot of ways. We're going to leave that alone. We are going to leave that alone. Let's go ahead and close that door. Smoothie it up some more. Notice my hand is kind of going around. That's more my setup, I think. Sometimes it has trouble with detecting one of the controllers. I got to work on my setup a little bit. Oh, let's turn that off so we don't burn ourselves. We got to get a cup here. This one... It's nice. No trees. I'm down with that. I don't like trees very much. And let's put it on the plate. Send it out. Oh, I can't pick that up. Order up. A little eyes he gives you, but he won't say anything.
Hello, human. Might I trouble you for some tea and crumpets?
Tea is a traditional human beverage consisting of heated water and flavor. Let's begin with heating some water using a kettle.
So you can even... Oh, good shot. But yeah, the throwing, I know it seems an odd thing to focus on in this game, but one, it's oddly satisfying, and two, and I know this is kind of hard to convey just by watching it, but when you throw it, the speed, the arc, everything feels right on. Like I'm going to lob this like underhanded a bit. And now it's like fast throw. It just feels really, really natural. And again, I know it's such a weird thing to focus on, but it just works really well. All right. So we need, what did he say we needed? I think a pot. Sometimes one issue I do have with the game is sometimes it's not very clear what you're supposed to be doing. Like they'll have the picture to give you an idea, but they're not always very clear. And sometimes the directions you need are spoken, and they won't necessarily say them again. So it can be a little irritating trying to figure out what they mean sometimes. If you have a sink. Oh, we do have a sink. I think we fill this with water. Wait, unless we have a tea. Oh, we do have. Ha! Well then. They don't make this game for casuals. They don't hold your hand. Let's switch back to the grill. Again, I apologize if I'm looking around too quickly. Let me know again in the comments if it gets like too nausea-inducing or anything. Let's go ahead and put some water in there. You will get a little weird things like that, but for the most part, I find that it feels fairly natural. We also want this to be a clean tea. Oops. And again, I think part of that is less the game, more my own personal vibe setup that I need to do. Anyway, we want to make some clean tea. Hand sanitizer in there. It cleans you, so it can't possibly be bad. Let's crank this bitch up. Oops. Let's hit the wrong thing. I keep thinking this is the temperature. Oh, here's the tea bag. Let's not burn that. Also, I apologize if there's any background noise. I'm having to use the mic of the
Like most beverages, tea is best optimized for consumption by being placed in a cup.
Okay. Oh. World's most average worker. That I am. Okay.
Similar to tea, crumpets also require heat.
Alright, crumpets, I think that is in... You know? Where is that? I remember last time I had trouble finding it too. Maybe it's in not cold for some reason? Ah, it is. Oops. Oh, sorry. Ah.
To cook flat items, humans use devices called toaster.
Okay, switch to the toaster. But yeah, any audio recording issues, again, I apologize. I'm trying to learn how to do this myself as my cat wonders if I'm lost my mind as I just wave around at the air around her. There we go. There we go. And let's put this on the plate. Nice. That looks like delicious, clean tea. Order up. That's the best part of this game.
As you can see, there are several different kinds we can make, but they all start with putting some water in the pot.
Okay, we'll need a sink. We'll do probably 2 more of these, and we'll switch to something else, maybe the office worker. Can we fit this? Oh, I can't take the pot off. Okay. Just so nice how that cup keeps going back, but I want to grab one from down here. Again, sorry if it's a little shaky. Part of it's my setup, part of it's just me bending down trying to do all these things. All right. Sound like Bob Ross there for some reason. All right. Good. Almost all of it went in there.
Great. Now fill it up with whatever kind of ingredients you want.
Water, a cup. Perfect. Some wine. What are we making? Soup? This is how you open wine, right? There we go. That's a little bit of wine there for you. That's how they have it in France. I don't know if you guys know this. I know a lot about wine. Hot sauce. With that telltale green logo. All right. He's like, man, tonight, you. What else do we want in there? Let's make it healthy. Add some tomatoes. And some mushrooms and cheese. It's not a soup without mushrooms and cheese. Turn it on. Wait for it to cook. Oh, that looks dangerous. Oh, just like Mama used to make. Plastic cup, pretzel, and cookie soup. I love how it does little things like that every now and then. Like it will actually put the names of whatever you did to make the item. It's pretty awesome. And get a free sharp
Like
wine bottle.
Used to make.
All right, we'll do one more. That closed.
Next,
Okay.
create a vertical arrangement of organic elements. Humans refer to this as a sandwich.
So what, in the robot future, we don't have sandwiches? All right. This is how you make sandwiches, by the way. Actually, you know what? Everybody on Earth could make one of these sandwiches like this, and I would not know about it. All right. Let's... Again, gotta have some meat on there. If it doesn't have meat, it's not a meal. Oh, no. We're not done yet. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Oh, it's a Hot Pocket. I'll take a little bite of that turkey leg before we put that on there. Make sure it tastes good. Oh, oops, I ate the whole thing. Here we go. Slap the top piece of bread on. Gotta have olives. I do love my olives. Oh, we can only have one.
To cut down on gluten, but that was pretty sandwich.
This is gluten-free bread. So we can pick this. Oh, okay. It's all one solid object now. Place it there. It went through that robot. That's fine. This is all a hologram anyway. All right. So to exit out, we hit our top button, which I forget what it's called. Open our case up here, and we eat the exit burrito. Are we really sure we want to exit? Yes. And we'll do a little bit of
Hello, human. Grab a cartridge from the tray and let's get to work.
Let's do a little bit of Store Clerk. Store Clerk is pretty fun.
Are you a fan of slushies and hot dogs? You'll love the convenience store.
Okay, if you're not a fan of slushies and hot dogs, get out of my life, please. I don't care how many nasty documentaries they show about hot dogs, I will eat them. Come back to me, hand.
Human. Welcome to an accurate simulation of
Convenience store clerk.
Take a look at this board for instructions and grab a ticket when you're ready to get started.
Alright, grab our ticket.
Let's open up this shop. You can start by cleaning off your counter.
Oh, this is nice.
You'll also want to turn on the security camera so you can keep an eye on the store.
Oh, that screws it. There we go. I got this. I love being able to see stuff outside. You'll see cars and stuff going by. It's very cool. And little things like just being able to move around. And, you know, some of this... I'm making these videos mostly for people who have VR, but other people who are interested as well. there's just really cool things with this. Like I say, being able to like actually get down and look in, like what's back here, oh, what's under here, like that kind of stuff is really cool to really experience firsthand. Hopefully, I'm not like breathing into the mic here. Not the greatest quality mic on the Oculus, I gotta say, or the Vive. I just committed a sin.
Let's get to business. Here's your first customer.
He seems to be lost. There he comes.
Good afternoon, human. I would like to purchase these.
Chips.
Can I take this? You don't need that. Oh, you can grab their glasses and stuff, which is awesome. So just scan this. Throw in the bag.
Could I also get one of those meat cylinders, please?
Hot
Meat
dogs are in the
cylinders.
freezer. Make sure you heat them up, at least a little bit.
I love these pops. Oh, there they are. Wow. These really are some frozen hot dogs. This is why you don't put your hot dogs in the freezer. Ah, yes. Gotta love hot dogs. They're probably good. I like to make them a little bit well done.
That looks...
Acceptable.
Hurry up and scan that so I can get eating already.
Scan them hot
You
dogs.
can just hand thanks a bunch.
Hand her the hot dog.
To finalize the sale, pull the lever on the register.
Finalize the sale. Hot dog $2.99.
All right, here's your paper currency.
Thank you, ma'am. Come again. Oh, there's your change.
Hand over the change.
Many thanks. Have a profitable day.
It just floats. It's fine. I believe
It's
there's...
important for stores like this to
Hold on.
maintain a constant stream of customers, so that cashiers wouldn't have time to contemplate their rapidly approaching obsolescence.
Well, hello.
I won't keep this on because this disorients me a little bit with how it is here. I can imagine it's kind of that way for you guys. There we go. All right, let's scan these. Sorry for stiffening your ear there.
You kindly... Ah, yes. Much better. I'll take one of those frozen slushy delights.
Slushies. Man, I really should work in one of these places. Or maybe not. Slushy. Oh, here we go. But yeah, overall, like, interacting with things feels pretty natural. Every now and then I feel like I had to do something more than once.
Jumbo-size that?
Oh. But again, I feel like, oh no, I spilt it. Let's give him a little bit more. I think he saw that. And a different flavor. But for the most part, it does feel natural. Again, I feel like any kind of weird stuff like you just saw is more to do with my setup. Like this one in particular, I seem to have issues with, so I need to investigate why that is. Let's go with the jumbo sizer, which, as we know, all convenience stores have. Easy. I need to use my other hand. Jumbo size that.
I love the taste of sugar. Oh, you're very good at scanning.
I am.
Could you pass that to me?
That's what I went to school for. All right. He just wants it immediately. Understandable.
And here's some banknotes for you.
Ha! I just sent us this.
Good human.
When I pull the trigger. Come on, bring it. You son of a bitch. There's... Oh, he doesn't want the change. Okay. Put that in here. Oh, I have me a little Twinkie. Some relaxation Pepto. Not gonna lie, as a kid, I loved the taste of Pepto-Bismol. Not gonna lie. Do I feel bad about it? A little bit.
I'll take a paper copy of yesterday's news.
Okay. Now, you are going to need, my understanding is you are going to need the motion controls for the Oculus 5 when this comes out. Because I think, to be honest, I'm not that familiar with the Vive. But I know that the Oculus Touch is coming out.
My daily lottery ticket as well.
I know the Oculus Touch is coming out soon, which has like the motion controls. My understanding is you will need that till you play this game. All right, she needs a lotto tickets. That's the gum. Oh, lottery tickets in here. What do we want to give her? Choose your own fortune. Ha 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 ha! A lot of money. Lumberjack pots. Smuggle box. Oh, Smuggle box, just like Smuggle Truck. I knew this game company sounded familiar. Oh, whoops. You get a free one, because I like you.
Dear, I'm feeling a little faint today, dearie. Do you think you could scratch that lottery ticket for me? You can use my quarter.
Wow, your quarter. Thanks. Gotta get the quarter. Oh.
Oh, I guess I won't be getting those upgrades today.
No doctor visit this month. Let's go check her out.
Let me just write you a check.
Oh,
for those.
God, of course.
There we are.
She would. Slush E-Mart. Amount, $signs, of course. Granny Bot. Bank of Bot.
Oh, what a kind young human you are. Have a lovely day.
Alright, we'll do one more. I gotta say, like, and one thing about this game that's weird is it's actually quite enjoyable. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, bro, it's a buyer's market. They're
Oh,
looking
God,
like
this guy.
Crazy, you know? What are you talking? No, I'm talking to you. No, you. Yeah, you. You got that hot dog already? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I hear you, bro. Yeah.
Alright, let's hot dog this guy up. Oh, I hate these people.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, this lets you take your frustration out on these assholes who do this, like, in real life. Even if I don't work in the store, I want to smack the shit out of people that do this. Do not do this, ever.
No, I was talking, not you. I want some gum. No, not you, the human. I want to buy some gum already. Jeez, what is this, your first job?
That's technically my second.
Yeah,
It's a nice... Get up.
I hear you, bro. Yeah.
I'm going to charge you for these hot dogs, though.
No, I'm talking to you.
Because I've already used them, so I'm going to charge you for them.
Yeah.
Alright.
Wow, took you long enough. No, not you, the other. Forget it.
Ah, damn. Can't pick that up.
Some people just don't know how to listen. Am I right? Yeah. No, you. No, I'm talking to you, bro.
Alright, so
Without
task...
irritating the customer, humans were required to smile and be polite.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and head back to the base, or the main area here. Open our case up. Eat our exit burrito. And we'll kind of wrap up here.
Hello, human. Grab a cartridge from the tray and let's get to work.
Alright, so that is Job Simulator. I gotta say, this is a lot more fun than you would think that it would be. And I feel like even just watching me play it, you don't really get an idea how enjoyable it really does. It does feel to do these stupid menial tasks. And the little things, like I say, like the throwing stuff is ridiculous.
May I have another?
Is ridiculously. What's the word I'm looking for? Is incredibly rewarding is not the term, but you know what I'm talking about. And especially because I think it's because it's. Like I say, it feels realistic. It honestly feels like if I barely toss it, it's just barely going to move. If I underhand it, it's going to go just like if I underhand it versus like a quick overhand throw. Like it just feels like really, really well done. But even just, again, doing those menial tasks is fun. The writing and the style of the presentation is just funny. Some of the situations they put you into are just so generic and obviously like what you would imagine the people 1,000 years from now would think what we do is like, right? Like some kind of weird caricature of standard like tropes and whatnot. Get over. But yeah, Job Simulator, definitely check it out if you don't already. It came free for a lot of Vive folks. I don't know if it's still free with Vive or if it was just the initial rush. But it is a little expensive. I think I don't have it in front of me right now, but I think it's like $20. It does feel a little expensive for 4 jobs. My understanding, though, is that once you've completed the last job, I think a new one opens up. I could be wrong on this. Double check me before you make that assumption. But it is a lot of fun. Definitely check it out. Again, this is my first VR video, so I'm absolutely open to comments, feedback in the comment section below. Let me know what you thought. And yeah, see you guys next time, and I will see you next time.